Good day. This is Jim. Sawlogs Plastic Hubs is my shop name. My channel name is Jim Deadman. Welcome to my machining videos that I'm putting out on YouTube for your pleasure, entertainment, and some education. Today's video will be whatever that the title of the video is that I'm working on. It's just a new kind of introduction that I'm going to put out there. A little bit about myself that maybe hasn't been put out in my other videos, just for general information for you guys. I'm a retired employee who worked in the machining area of Eaton Corporation for 40 years. So a lot of my time there was spent, about half of it was spent with CNC lathes, which I'm intimately familiar with. My early career, for about 3 years, I apprenticed in a local machine shop, and that's where I learned some of the basic skills that I use today. So my shop is something that I just work on projects, things I want to do here at home. So I hope you enjoy these videos. There's a lot of them I already have shot. I'll keep shooting more for you. There's things that you can do in your own home shop with minimal expertise, I'm going to say sometimes. I do take on some difficult little projects from time to time that's involved. Some of the things I do, I will be honest, it's probably more trouble than worth, but like I'm fond of saying, I'm retired and got more time than I have money sometimes. And that was part of the goal of setting this shop up, is to keep myself busy in my retirement. Because after spending so many years in a heavy overtime environment that I work for Eaton, this is a relaxation. I can come out and work 3 or 4 hours and walk away. So I try not to take on very many long, big projects for other people. I will if I'm pinched. If somebody asks me to help them out, I'll be glad to. So on today to today's project, whatever it may be. And I hope you enjoy the video and whatever I'm producing today. And like I say, enjoy. And if you like what you see, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And enjoy. Sometimes people might have asked in this other video the other week why I put a vise outside. Well, right here's a perfect example. I've got a project coming up, and this piece of steel's been stored outside, and it's rusty. Gets the idea. I'm just taking a flat disc on a grinder and just grab it up and knock the rust right off. And that's the reason I put this vise outside for stuff like this. Well, there it is. It took about 3-4 minutes, and it's all now kind of de-rusted. I'll spray it with a little WD-40, and I'll bring you inside and I'll show you what we're going to do with it. You might have remembered the other day I had to take a tool out of a block, and I've got this, and I'm going to make me some B-size blocks out of it basically. And I have this material, so what I'm going to probably do is make 2 or 3 of them while I'm at it. And I'll probably go ahead, the way I'm going to do this is put my slots in first and then saw it up. And that's kind of what my plan's going to be right there. I'll have to look it over. And again, I got more time than I got money sometimes. So I have this piece of steel that I've saved up from another project. And I'm thinking if I can get at least 2, I might make a shorty just to put high-speed steel in it, or I might make them just a little bit short. I ain't decided, you know. I can you can take a little bit off of these. What I may put, I know I can get at least 2. So I'm going to probably, excuse me, I'm going to probably just do them that way. I'll go ahead and I'll leave me a little material for them, and when we can mill them and fix them and put them back and do that. That's going to be an upcoming project. It probably won't be the next one, but it will be one I'm going to do in the next week or 2. So, but on this video I'm throwing together today, I just wanted to show that there's just some different things that I'm going on and doing. It's kind of a mix and match, just a morning in the shop, so to speak. So, and it's kind of following up on the other video. So have a great one. All right, I'm starting on the extra tool blocks for my machine, and out of this piece of steel, I already done. I'm just only going to do 2 ends of it. Basically, what I'm doing today is I've got the mill in. I'm just going to true up 2 ends, the bottom, so I have true 2 surfaces to work with. And I'll probably true the other end up again once I get to it. So what we're going to do right now, is this is the second cut. I think the bearings in my motor must not be good. He rubs the front screws is out of it. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to get up there and work on it. Guys, I'm going to set up and square up these blocks with these tool holders that I'm going to start making here recently. And I'm going to be making. And so what I'm going to do here, mill running, is I got my really good glasses on, because this usually makes a lot of chips anyway. So we're going to run the mill. The other day that I was running the mill, there's a little bit of noise involved. What I found out about my mill, it's a variable speed mill. It's something about the Reeves drives when you're at the very bottom of the speeds or the very top. So I may go ahead and change gear and get it to where I really don't like twisting these speeds up. So let's change it, get it in back gear. And see, back gear sometimes is noisy too. And then we can crank speed up. I'm not wanting to run a lot of RPM, so. I'm not a big fan of a lot of RPM on these cutters. Run the head down a little bit. I'm not going to press this cutter. 400 will be enough. The noise you hear, that's what it is. I'm going to tell you what. Go here and see if I do the difference between blocks and others. Okay. And I want to see, what I'm going to do is try to square these up to be about the same. And so I'm not going to bore you with it. We're going to just start taking some light cuts, see what we've got to work with, and square these up the same. Kind of what I did was try to saw them close together, but anything is sawed, you know how it is. So what I'm going to basically be doing here is trying to get a feel of what I need to be doing. And just kind of, I don't want to get hog wild because I want these to be pretty much the same. I'm only doing, if you'll notice, the blocks are only done on each end. Because what I'm doing is basically where you see machine is where I'm going to grab the blocks at. Then I'm going to flip the block over to do slots in the slot on one side and the other. So what I'm going to do is I flip the block over. Is when I'm going to go back and machine the. So I know there's a gap here. So what I'm going to do is kind of machine this one down. Both of these are down good. And I've allowed on the shorter one to allow me the lengths. So once I clean these up, that's what we're going to have for the other. So I'm not going to bore you until I get down and get it cleaned up the way I want it. Alright, I'm going to cut the sound off, let you watch this last pass and kind of bring me in. Alright, that's the last complete pass. So now we got the one side trued up. I'll deburr, flip them over and all that, and we'll square the other sides up. So then we have the lengths exactly the same. I'm only taking 1/30,000 pass on the opposite side that I flipped them over. I don't care if I don't get 100% cleanup. As long as I have little edges, that'll be just fine. Then my belts are squeaking a little. Something about the harmonics on this mill. So, this is doing a really good job of cleaning it up. So, with that being said, we'll have it all. I'm going to still got 2 more corners a long ways to clean up. And what I'll do is I'm going to clean 2 of the edges up, flipped over, back to back. And the main reason this thing gets done milling, and we'll just make a quick get past this. I'll bring you back, or I'll just leave it on a second. And I'll cut the mill off, then I'll clean all this up. The main reason I want this way and done this is so when I go to cut the dovetails, I can flip both of them and cut them long ways. Cut both dovetails at the same time when I get to that point. And that was kind of the whole idea of what I'm working on. So there's some method in the madness here. Sorry about the air conditioner. I want to make this a quick clip. Is obviously you got to push on this. You got to have something. I've got this vise I picked up off of eBay, a little drill press vise. It's handy for this. And what I did is I started on the other one, then stopped halfway through and dawned on me I need to go out to flip it or do something. So I just grabbed me a piece again. This is just to get it roughly solved. A piece of wood, actually it's a paint stick, and just sawed it, put it in the bottom so I have something to touch against. You know, just another one of them little things you just look at and have an aha moment. Well, that's what it is. Have a good one. Now, as you can see, I've just put, this is why I've taken the time to mill everything together. So I'm going to true this up, and this will be the slot side once I get it done. Or, no, it really won't be. I'm going to flip it over and do the slot side on the other side. But all I'm going to do here is true it up, and then we're going to turn it over. And then once we turn it over, we will actually mill this. I will actually put the slots in the other side. And then we'll roll it back over and do the dovetails, or one or the other. It doesn't really matter. I may do it the other way and then put the cutter back in and true it up to that. So might be the easiest way is go ahead while I've got them together. So they got to go long ways for slots. So we'll do that. That's the reason I want them exactly alike, so I can just pair them up, do them all at one time. Save setup and time. So that's part of it. We're getting the last of the cleanup passes after the sawing. We're going to be a little thicker than the original. The original is about 1.25 inches thick. This is probably going to be about 20 thousandths thicker when I get done, which will be fine. I was trying to shoot to get it close. A little hair thicker is not going to matter. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of meat inside of it. So. There we go, we're milling right along. It's a little squeaky yet. It's just the belt squeaks a little bit at certain speeds, and I just probably today we're going to clean up from this point, and we'll probably clean up from this point and download this video today. Thank you for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed what we did here in the shop. I'm going to use a disclaimer. This is my method in my shop, what I deem to be the best method. But now, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And the comments who will give me, will be answered, and sometimes give me ideas how to be better at what we're doing and making videos. So, again, I'm going to thank you for subscribing, or thank you for viewing. If you're not a subscriber, please do, and join the people who are giving me some subscriptions to try to get to these magic numbers to grow the channel. I'm going to do videos where I ever get monetized or not, because I do the videos because I love them. But I would like to get a little chance at getting a little bit of revenue off the ads that you're forced to watch when you come to these channels on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, tell your friends, anybody that's interested, spread the word. And we'll see you in the next video that we're making something new and having fun in the shop. So enjoy.